Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first off for titillating tactical Elden Ring gameplay. This is the Godrick the boss fight. Godrick the grafted boss fight video. Well, it's only going to take like 7 minutes at the beginning of the video. We're going to use the newly acquired Dragon Halberd +5 and do some field testing. Well, that's not really the right word because I've practiced considerably with it, so I know exactly how it performs. Unlike the Bloodhound's Fang, you're actually quite vulnerable while you're doing the combo, the Dragon Halberd combo, so you have to like time it correctly. The first thing we're going to do though is take care of this little business with Nephili Lu. Nephili Lu, if you call her up for the boss fight, you will earn less money, alright? And the bottom line is Godrick will be more powerful, he'll have more health. But she's a huge help during the fight. If you like really have problems with Godrick, go for Nephili and the less money. Another issue is we have to call her up at least once in order to earn the Arsenal Charm from her afterwards. So what I want to do is have my cake and eat it too. I want to call her up, and then I'm going to commit suicide, and then I'm going to do the fight again without her, get more money, and get the Arsenal Charm. Now, this first fight is a golden opportunity to test how far our Banished Knight Anvil +5 and Nephili Lu can take Godrick. Okay, I've been experimenting with this all morning, and so far the best I've done, I think this was the best run I've ever done with them. Okay, so all I'm going to do is cast Golden Vow, stay near them, and let them do all the work, and see how far they could take Godrick the Grafted. Typically they take him into the second phase, but I find this absolutely astounding. It's like, look Mom, no hands. They could really go to town on him. Now if you're following this walkthrough, make sure you don't kill Godrick this first time around, because otherwise you're going to earn less money. Okay? This is just for, you know, experimental purposes. Okay, so I'm keeping my distance and I'm watching the icons in the top left corner of the screen. As soon as my Golden Vow wears off, I'm going to cast it again. Golden Vow works on nearby allies as well as yourself. So there we go, they took him into second phase. And Banished Knight Anvil is still in good shape. I always run away from this stuff. And then go back, cast Golden Vow. And the thing about Nephili Lu is her assignment is to protect you. So you kind of have to drag her into the fight. That's what I'm doing right now. I just run right past Godrick. And I'm going to cast Golden Vow again just for good measure, I think. Or not. Okay, so Nephili Lu still alive. Spanky's still alive. Seen these people? Check this out. I would say that's 80% of Godrick's health down. And Spanky's still alive. They're both still alive. There we go. Nephili Lu finally died. And Spanky finally died. Check that out. Check that out. How far those two guys took Godrick all on their own. That's right. Look, Mom, no hands. Okay, so we're going to commit suicide and then we're going to do it for real. Okay, so we have called up Nephili Lu at least once. That means we'll get the Arsenal Charm from her after we do the Godrick boss fight. And this time, we're going to do it without Nephili Lu to earn more money. And hopefully you've got a gold pickle foul foot left over. I'm going to take that right at the very end of the fight. And we're going to use the Golden Halberd. And I accidentally set my flask to 5 and 3. I meant to set it to 4 and 4. So I'm going to double back here and correct that. This is Gamer Slack, by the way. Down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack here in the rear with the gear on the microphone. Fire grease is no good because you can't grease up the Golden Halberd. So let's replace that with some fireproof dried liver. That will help in the second phase, give us some extra protection. And the Exalted Flesh, I'm not sure if I remember to take this. Okay, so Spanky goes out first. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Golden Bow. Two-hand the Halberd, and you're just gonna wait for an opportunity. Wait for Spanky to engage him right after he finishes the move, typically. Finishes the move, then rush in and do the whole combo. Press the skill button twice. Take your time because you know Spanky can last a long time. Here we go. Let's go for it. There we go. Got both of them off. And then just back away. Don't try to do it again. And then do the same thing again. Wait for an opportune moment right after a move, typically. Rush in. And after you take him into a second phase, make sure you do it again. Unfortunately, I ran out of FP, so it wasn't doing that much damage. And during this part, this flame part, the second phase, I always run away first thing. Refill everything. And same thing. Ideally, you want to flank him. Get Spanky on one side and you get behind him. So waiting for it, biding my time, watching Spanky's health. He's got lots of health, so don't rush. Take your time. You know he can last. Go for it. This is a good time to hit him. There you go. And watch this. Spanky's going to finish him off. Watch this. Even though it's taking some heat.
I am the Lord.
Take your gold pickle foul foot now, and that will earn you 26,000 runes.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Not bad. It packs a punch, the Dragon Halberd. It really packs a punch, but it doesn't offer you the same kind of invulnerability as the Bloodhound's Fang. Yeah, alright, we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, live commentary, back behind the gun, and to the victor go the spoils. We got a lot of goodies. First of all, we earned 26,000 runes. Let's use that to level up points into strength again, and we're just 2,000 short of another leveling up. That would be 2,514. So, let's go to the ATM. Oh yeah, and we could talk to Godstock as well. Godstock will appear here if you follow through his... Let's just let him do his thing.
For a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya?
Yeah.
Godrick, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
He's really got a mad on for Godrick. Hey, Godstock, what's up?
Oh. Hello there.
Hey, what's up?
This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me.
No, I can't imagine why.
I bloody deserve thanks to you.
Venerable scumbag like you.
Comes around, comes around.
Yeah, that's right.
He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends.
He certainly did. I love the wheezing laugh. Okay, so he sets up shop here, and he'll stay here until we continue Nephili Lu's quest line. So this is where you'll find him henceforth. And there's nothing we want right now, so let's just leave that alone. That has been established. And we have a site of grace here, that's good. Let's switch back to the Fang. Go do a little farming. And then the very next thing we're going to do is go get Godrick's, activate Godrick's Great Rune. And what did I do? I had my Exalted Flesh in my spectral steed whistle slot, so I accidentally took my exalted flesh. Alright, whatever. So I did forget to use it during the fight. Seems like I didn't really need it. Alright. Wait till he reacts. I missed. No worries. Yeah, it's very reliable. Is that another one over there? It is. Gotta love that fang. There we go, that's all we need. Where do we want to go? Actually, we want to go to... Let's go to the round table. And look up Nephililu and get our Arsenal Charm reward. Points into strength once again. Nephililu can be found in here. Right down here. And have a little chat with her.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nephililu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you.
Awesome.
I found it in Godrick's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
She gives you the Arsenal Charm, which increases your equipment load considerably. Extremely valuable talisman. Let's hook that up right away. There you go, so you can see how much. By 10 points, a whopping 10 points. See, my equipment load is 60.9. If we put this on, it'll be 70. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, so that's one reward from the Godrick boss fight. The next reward is the rune, Godrick's Great Rune. Where can we find this? I forget which category it's in. There it is, right there. Okay, and we're told to seek the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. So I'm going to show you exactly where that is. We were already there earlier to do the Elder Lion boss fight. Not here, right here. The Limgrave Tower Bridge. And let's bring a little light on the subject. Basically, we're going to go all the way along here to the very end. We're going to find a way gate, or ascending gate as the official game guide calls it. Ascending gate is going to send us all the way to here, and then we'll take some stairs and an elevator up to a special location where we can activate Godrick's Great Rune, at which point we'll get a huge bonus from whenever we use a rune arc. And everybody should have at least one rune arc that we got from Celia Crystal Tunnel, if you've been following this walkthrough. Now, this area is full of giant golems. They're only worth 1,000 runes each. It's really not worth it taking them down. I see all kinds of guys taking down these golems. I don't see the point. I mean, you just saw those vulgar militiamen. We could take those guys down in a split second, and it's no trouble at all. And these guys, you know, so I'm just gonna run up the left side here. You can see one spawning over there on, what did I say, my left side? My other left. Run up the right side here. And you see one spawning over there on my left, and there's another one here. It just keeps running straight up the right side. You're going to come to a little divot right here. Go right down here. You're fairly safe down here for a moment. Grab this. And then you're going to jump up here and charge towards this guy. It'll take him a while because he's an archer. And go straight for the ascending gate. Hit it. and take it. Ta-ta now. See you in the funny papers. That's it. Alright. We can do a little target practice here. Some of these guys are like, you know, it's hard to get, you know, they're goodies, but might get lucky. Let's just swap out for the Arrows Reach Talisman. Let's put on our archer gear. Should be able to one-shot these guys with regular arrows. See if we can get some flight pinions. No chance. This guy here. So I'm talking about. Great, got lucky, all those fell on the ground, that's good. This is typical. And this big boy here, make sure you do a headshot on him. Might get some gold pickled, or rather some foretold foul foot. There we go. Silver pickled foul foot. Was that there? Yeah, it's there. Okay, yeah, it's a pickup. Where did he go? Yeah, he fell over the side. And you. 5 Stormhawk feathers. Excellent. Okay. Anyways, got a whole bunch of flight pinions and we needed those. Okay, so we're all stocked up on flight pinions. We just need to farm some Thimpy's bones and some smoldering butterfly. Do that off camera. Alright, let's go activate Godrick's Great Rune. What? Wait a minute. No, we can't get that. Alright, elevator up. Alright, this is a two-step process. The first step is you have to interact with this thingy, this two-finger thingy. Restore the power of the Great Rune. Every time you earn a Great Rune, you have to do this at a different location for each Great Rune. Now we have restored Godrick's Great Rune. Right? Next. Just for demonstrational purposes, let's go to... You'll get this new option in your menu, Great Runes. Hit that, and here you have a slot. Once you get more Great Runes, you can be able to choose which Great Rune you put in your slot. So let's hit that. We only have the one, so let's put Godrick's Great Rune in the slot. Okay. So now you can see in the top left corner of the screen, that little icon in the square is Godrick's Great Rune. One final step, you have to use a rune arc to get the benefits of Godrick's Great Rune. And before we do that, I'm just going to show you my status screen. Look at all my attribute points, 21, 16, 18, 28, 17, 13, 8, and 8. Alright? Take a quick note of that. Now, when we use Godrick's Great Rune, by using a rune arc, alright? Use the rune arc. We have now activated Godrick's Great Rune. Look up in the top right corner, the top left corner of the screen rather. It's all lit up. Alright, and now if you look at your status screen, all our attributes are increased by 5 points permanently until you die. Alright, and at that point you lose the benefits of the rune arc. But if you don't die, all your attributes will stay permanently increased by 5 points. And that's the way it works. And all the rune arcs, all the runes have different powers. They all work the same. As soon as you die, you lose the power of the rune. And you have to find another rune arc. Where do you get more rune arcs? Like, you get more rune arcs. You can find them all over the place. I'm going to show you where to find them. Or you can buy them. Some merchants sell them. The Twin Maiden Husks sell 5 of them at 4,000 a pop. Okay, so if you need another one, here's where to buy it. They do cost 4,000 a pop though. So guard that rune arc with your life. Alright, literally. Next, let's go back to the Stormvale Castle and take, or rather unlock the back door here at Lift Side Chamber. Just for demonstrational purposes, everybody go to Lift Side Chamber. Check out this door, and it's locked, does not open from the side. How do you open it? So I'm going to show you right now. Let's take this elevator up. And use some fire arrows. This would probably have been better approach from the other side. Yeah. Anyways, that's one way to approach it, is to take this elevator. There is a teardrop scarab down there. Something I've recently learned about teardrop scarabs is you can actually sneak up on them. They do have a front and back end. It never ever occurred to me to sneak up on teardrop scarabs before. But if you don't like chasing these buggers around, see this teardrop scarab? His head is right there. See? That's his head. That's his rear end. You can actually sneak up on these guys. Whoops. So with a good melee weapon, for example, our Lord Storm's Greatsword, two-handed sucker. Okay. Check this out. You're right up close, because we're right up his arse end. He can't see us. So if you hate chasing these things around, that's how you get him. I can't believe all this time I've been playing Elden Ring. I just discovered this like 2 days ago. And no one's ever mentioned it on any of my walkthroughs, so I guess not many people know about this. All these guys you can take down with Sacred Blade, and we got this Lord Storm's Greatsword hooked up. Big Daddy's going to come out soon, so watch it. You can take him down with a couple Sacred Blades and a jump attack. Keep your distance though, because he can pack a punch. Whacking your kids there, buddy. I feel so bad. It's a little slow to react. There are a couple of cracked pots in there. They're really valuable. Here he comes. Wait for him to react. Let's see what happens. Here we go. He will come down here, so don't think you're safe. And again. And a jump attack. There we go. Now we're free. Free cracked pot and another free cracked pot. Excellent. Alright, I just want to adjust my flasks. Don't need all this health. Then we're gonna come right back here. Let's go with 2 and 6. Okay, and our hornbow is going to be doing all the heavy lifting, and we're going to be doing some platforming. Hornbow, arrows reach, blue dancer, and a bunch of firebone arrows. And we'll be occasionally switching over to, well, I'll advise you what to do as if we go along. Let's get some light on the scene. Seems like it's late in the day. What time is it? It is late day. Okay, follow my route here, double back here, get a pickup here, some kukri, and make a running jump here, hold down the jump button at the end so you make so you make it. I was distracted by my commentary. There you go. Right along here like this. Okay, here I like to turn this way and then just flip around and jump there like this. Okay, we got a Stormhawk and a badass exile right here. The Stormhawk can one shot, or the Warhawk right there. This guy's gonna take a couple shots. It could get a little hairy. Mighty shot. Mighty shot. This is typical. He's close to death. Can't believe he survived that. Here I didn't do a mighty shot. I just did a regular shot because it's a lot faster and knew he was close to death. So typically you'd finish him off with 2 mighty shots and a regular shot. But a couple of my shots missed. So get that lump of flesh there, and to get back up here, climb up these sacks here, and let's get some light on the subject with our lantern and go in this way. There's nothing in here, and there are no enemies, so you don't have to worry about it. Just trashing all this stuff for gets and jiggles. Out here, turn to the right, you're gonna make a running jump to that thing there. Okay, quiet on the set. Okay, grab a smithing stone 2 times 3. Nothing, no enemies up until that arch there, so you can loot everything in this area here, no problem. Grab yourself Trina's Lily. Smithing stone 1. Golden rune 2. Get your sneak on. Okay, in here, start off with this guy. Precision aim, headshot, mighty shot. That's 1, but there's another guy around the corner here, you gotta watch it. You can easily bring him down with your gravitas weapon, whatever that may be. It should be, if you're following this walkthrough, this halberd here. Okay, so take that. Two-hand it, go right here. Should be able to one-shot that guy. Back to the bow. Okay, get your sneak on. Let's go in here. Let's start picking up. Let's just get some elbow room to work with. Keep your sneak on. Couple dice down here. Aim for the head. This guy will stand up, lose interest that his buddy just got killed, and sit back down. Guess that happens all the time. And the same fate for him. Back out here. Should be a line of fire on this guy. These 2 guys can't get a line of fire on them, but you can hit them with some fire pots. Should be able to get them both. Make sure nobody got excited. Let's go down. Okay, everybody's dead. Two guys here should be able to easily take them out. You know, the retained headshot. Okay, and there's one more. That guy right there. And that should be it. Just gonna run out, flip around, and see if I can lock onto anybody. Nope, they're all dead. And in here, make sure you grab the Manor Tower Shield. Boom. Very important item. We're going to be using that later on. It's the main reason we're doing this, aside from opening the back door there. And that should be everything in this area. Little note from Raj here. Oh, that's another reward from killing Godrick. Let's go back to the round table later on and get that reward. Surely what you seek is somewhere close by, but I think actually it's better to go down and do the ulcerated tree spirit boss fight first. Get yourself a smithing stone 3, and let's jump down here. Watch it now. Jump down here. And this is kind of tricky. Yeah, yes, jeez. Thank you, Slack Babble. You're welcome. It's really tricky. All that for like risk life and limb for 1600 runes. Okay. That's it, we have arrived. Rainbow stones, and there is the back door. We're on the other side of that back door. Okay, so now we can enter this area anytime we like from the left side chamber site of grace. And we're going to do that first thing next video, go all the way down here, take on the ulcerated tree spirit boss fight. Absolutely hellacious. Let me just see if, I'm pretty sure we can get Roger's rapier as well. Another benefit of having killed Godrick. Roger should relocate to this location right here. There he is. Let's have a little chat.
We meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Well, the fact of the matter is, I've defeated Godrick.
Ah, you defeated Godrick and claimed yourself a great rune.
I have indeed.
Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
It gives you Roger's rapier already at +8.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Done and done. What's about D?
Ah, so you've met D. D is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
And is there anything else? You're just going to say the same thing
D
again?
was telling me
Oh, here we go.
that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
Done and done. And he still has the same 3 Ashes of War for sale. This is where we can buy them if we want to do business with them. And that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment, and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring.